How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone is good. Today, I'm going to be doing something very different. This is going to be very sensitive and triggering to some people, but I'm being called to do this today because I've been having visions and dreams about graveyards. I've been seeing people mourning their loved ones, um, their loved ones who have passed. I've been getting a lot of dreams and visions of those things. So I see there's a lot of them coming through now. There's a lot of them coming through. But it's okay. There's a lot they want to say. There's a lot they want to speak out. There's a lot they want to share. So let's give them rest. Let's give them the time to calm down. There's a lot they want to say. And it's very important for me to share those messages, especially to those who are in need of it today. So like I said, it might be very sensitive. It might be very triggering to some of you. So we will see whoever wants to come out, okay? But keep an open mind. And if you're not into what I am doing today, simply don't be a part of it. Simply scroll. But I am doing this for those who are in need of it. There we go. Okay. It's more calm now. So, I'm going to be doing something very different. Like I said in the beginning of the video, we'll leave this here. There's a lot of people wanting to come through, so take whatever resonates with you, leave what doesn't. And also, if this message is not for you, then it's simply not meant to find you, okay? But I'm definitely summoning those who have passed, your loved ones who have passed. They have a lot to say to you right now. And whoever receives a message today, just let me know down in the comments section below. Let me know if this is someone that you are familiar with. Let me know if this is someone that you know. But I'm about to start now, okay? There's a father figure that wants to come through right now. Okay, let me just put the timestamp. That's 3:25. Okay. So there's a father figure coming through to me right now. Okay, this is someone who was really into getting their hands filthy and dirty. So, and I mean this literally. They used to love the soil. They used to love groundwork. They used to love planting things. So they used to deal a lot with the soil. They used to deal a lot with sand. So they'd always get their hands, muddy. They'll always get their hands dirty in that way. Okay. This is someone, or whoever this is that I'm channeling right now, used to be into planting or vegetation. Okay, I'm saying this person was into planting seeds. They have a gift of growing things, and they grow things abundantly with their hands or using their hands, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so this father or this father figure who used to love growing things with their hands, this is the kind of gift that they passed down to you. So if you're someone who's also into growing plants or crops or owning a farm, or you want to start a business concerning that, or if you'd like to start a business that has everything to do with growing crops or farming, land, if you're also into land work, if you're very into agricultural things, then this message is for you. But this person here is saying that he has passed down his gifts to you. This could have been someone who wanted to own a business, a herbal business, is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so whoever I'm channeling a male, a father, possibly a grandfather as well, who really wanted to start a business that would help heal people using herbs, using traditional medicines, and they wanted to grow in that business space of vegetation, of planting. I'm seeing vegetation, I'm seeing farming, and then I'm seeing growing plants, I'm seeing growing herbs, and that all together says a lot about the person that I am summoning right now, the person that I'm channeling right now. Okay, whatever gifts he had, he has poured it onto you. If you are the type of person who wants to grow crops, who wants to grow plants or herbs in your garden, then you might want to start a business that is aligned with that, because it's very abundant. Whatever business this is very generational. It's something that can go on and on, generations to come. And you're the person to continue with that. You are the person to start that up and continue seeing it grow, because your father wasn't able to accomplish that. Okay, your father also wasn't able to be as present as you wanted him to be, because he was so busy with building that kind of life for himself and for his children. And so if you feel you haven't spent enough time with your father, that's because he wanted a better future for himself and his children. And this is what he used to be busy with. If he wasn't working, he was working in the garden. He was, growing plants, herbs. And you probably didn't understand that. You probably didn't understand that when you were a kid, because you used to be so confused as to why your father is so obsessed with this line of work. So whoever this is that resonates with this message, your father wants to tell you that these are relevant gifts, that these are gifts you need to continue, that you need to carry through, and you need to build a business that is concerning this work. You need to grow a business of your own that is aligned with this work that your father is talking about, okay? I'm also summoning someone else here, drawing in someone else's energy. This is also a father. Their hair is very significant. There's something different about their hair. Okay, they could have had dreads, but whoever this father figure is, they used to love reggae. They used to love old school reggae music. Okay, this person was very grounded. This person was very down to earth. He could have been an earth sign, or if not an earth sign, you could be an earth sign. But there is some earthy energy from your father. Very grounded, very down to earth. He wasn't the type of person to talk too much. He wasn't the type of person who was loud in the room. He wasn't always the talkative guy. He wasn't always the loudest person in the room. He always kept to himself. But his hair was very significant. He could have also smoked weed, because I'm also seeing someone here who used to love plants. He used to love herbs. He used to dream of growing herbs in the garden, and maybe he did, but even if he did, you couldn't understand it at the time. You couldn't understand his obsession and his love for the Rastafari culture. But his hair is very significant and unique. His hair is the first thing that I picked up about your father. And he really loved the concept of growing herbs for the greater good, growing herbs for healing people, growing herbs for the well-being of others. But your father never used to say much, and he's still that way even now, is what I'm picking up. So whoever this is, whoever resonates with this message or this person, please know that your father wishes he had more time with you because he feels he was too obsessed over this line of work. But he sees that in you too. And that's why he wants he wants you to continue with that line of work. You could also be into reggae music. You could be into Bob Marley. You could be into the classics. You could be into our legends that used to have this, or rather, have this movement, the spiritual movement of herbal life, of healing those who are sick, for healing others through herbs. You could be into that line of work as well. So there's a lot of male energy that I'm getting, or that I'm already picking up right now. So whoever this resonates with, I'm happy that it did. I'm happy that this message reached you today. And they want you to know that they are okay. But they will be their best if you carry on with their legacy, if you continue with their movement, if you continue pushing what they couldn't finish. They would be the most happiest father and the most proudest if you start your own business as well. Your own business that has to do with vegetation. For some of you, a business that has to do with herbs. Starting your own business for the greater good of others, for healing others, spreading knowledge, spreading wisdom, spreading teachings about traditional herbs that could help people, that could heal people. So whatever movement this is that your father wanted to start up or couldn't finish, they would like you to finish that for them. There's a huge dog, a really big dog that is pushing through, that wants to come through. So if you had a dog, this might be for you. But okay, I'll just say pet, dog, and put the timestamp there because I am getting a message. Now this is very cute. I don't know, but this is very cute. Okay, this is very cute because the way that I'm seeing it is that this dog is literally pushing to get through because they're excited to see you. They are excited to be with you. They are excited to actually get this message out. But if you had a pet, if you had a dog, and I'm seeing a big dog, I'm seeing laughter. I'm hearing people laughing. I'm hearing you sharing a lot of joy and laughter with your dog, okay? You could have been someone who would always speak to your dog and laugh, literally crack up when you're around your dog because you literally shared this weird connection with your dog. And that's why I'm smiling because I feel so joyful. I feel like laughing. I feel so goofy. I feel so giggly. This dog, whoever this dog is, could be a male or female. I can't really tell the gender, but it was a big dog. And this dog was very energetic. And this dog really made you laugh. Okay? So there's this goofy vibe that I'm feeling or that I'm feeding off right now. And this is a dog who was very big. Okay? And when they passed, they could have been sick or they just could have been old. But this was such a lively dog. And I'm cracking up because of the way this dog just came in. The way this dog came in was so fascinating to me. It's so hilarious because the relationship that you shared with your pet was just so funny. Like this dog brought up the happier side to you. This dog brought up the goofy and the geeky part of you, and that's beautiful to see. And your dog wants you to know that they still love you and they still spread a lot of love towards you. You're someone who tends to get into their dark days. You're someone who tends to get into their darkest corner. Okay, this also could have been during their passing as well, during your dog's passing. Okay, you got into a really dark space because you felt like without your dog, no one or anyone wouldn't have understood you the way that they did. Okay, that there was no one who would share such joy, such positivity the way that your dog did. And after their passing, you got into a really dark space, and you weren't really able to relate to anyone else who was around you, because you really missed and felt their absence, and you really wish they were just around to shake things off from you, to shake the negativity off you. And now that they're no longer here, it was very difficult for you to shake off those bad thoughts or those bad memories or whatever it is that you were going through, whatever dark moment that you were going through. It was very hard for you to shake that off without your dog. Okay? 1616. I'm seeing a mother coming through. I'm seeing a mother who's very bold, who's very brave, who's very confident in themselves. They're pushing through. This could have been someone who used to be very loud. Okay, I'm hearing such a loud presence here. Your mother could have been so loud. Your mother could have been very vibrant, very social, very flexible with their work. They could have had more than one job. But whoever this person is, whoever this mother is coming off with so much confidence in themselves because that's who they were. Very loud. Very, very loud. This mother that I am channeling now, okay, used to have such a close relationship with you. They used to ask you questions like, how was your day? Who's your crush? Who are you dating now? Whoever this mother is, she was very open to having conversations with you. You could have been close to your mother. You could have been close to this person, but whoever's mother that I'm channeling right now had a very intense presence, okay? They were very loud in the room, and their aura, their energy was the loudest in the room. This could have been your best friend, and this could have been someone you got along with. They also used to shout a lot, but not in a way of being malicious, not in a way of being aggressive. But if you really messed up, if you effed up, they would tell you straight to the bat. They would tell you, you messed up, I don't like that. And they will shout at you, but it would be the shouting of that tough love of you waking up and waking up to see their point of view. That is how close your relationship was with your mother. So whoever's mother I'm summoning or channeling, they want you to know that they are very sorry for leaving you the way that they did, but they're very proud of you. And they know you're going to overcome their absence. They know you are going to overcome not being around, or rather, they not being around you, because they know your strength. They know your ability to stand up for yourself. They know your hustling ways. You could have gotten that from your mom as well. Okay, your mom was a go-getter, your mom was a hustler, and that's what they see in you, and they want you to know that you are also capable of carrying out that personality, that kind of personality that they had. Okay, there's also another mother figure coming through. I'll separate this message because this is someone else. Okay, this mother figure, because I channeled another mother figure before this one, but I'm seeing a different energy now. Okay, this person fell sick suddenly. No one really knows what happened to her, but it was a sudden death. Cause of death was not clear. There's just a lot of confusion in the family, or rather, there was a lot of talks different opinions of your mother's passing. No one really knew what happened to your mother. But I do see before your mother's passing, she was in her depressive state. She wasn't doing so well mentally. She wasn't okay. It really feels to me she needed an escape. She needed to escape. She needed to leave. Her soul was tired, and the time of her passing was a way of her soul being released, was a way of her soul being rescued, because she wasn't living the kind of life she really wished for herself, and she really wanted to get out of it. It's a very sad thing to say, but it's the truth. Whoever this is that I'm channeling needed to escape this reality. They needed to escape this world, and they did. And they see how heartbroken you are. They see how unhappy you are without them. They just felt they were better off being away from this place, or being away from this physical plane. They do empathize with your pain. They do empathize with the absence that you feel. Ever since they were gone, you haven't been doing so well, and they know that, they can see that, and they're very remorseful about that. Okay? Whoever this mother is, there is a book that they kept. I don't know if it's a journal, some kind of journal. I'm seeing a book where they used to write their thoughts, where they used to write their feelings. And I don't know if you are aware of that book. I don't know if you are aware that they kept a book. So you might want to look for that book, because what's inside of that book are all the secrets that they couldn't share with the world. And you are the only person that they trust you with it. They are the only person they want to gift this book to. And they're also asking that you don't show anyone, and you also don't tell anyone about this book as well, because it's very sacred to them. And you might really understand who your mother was. Okay, you might really understand who your mother was before her passing. The kind of life that she lived, the kind of life that she wanted for herself. You will then understand, or begin to understand, the kind of person that she really was, okay? This keeps blowing out, I don't know why. But we need to protect our space and our aura. Okay? So whoever's mother that I'm channeling wants you to know that she's kept a journal or a book with all her emotions and thoughts, and you might want to read that for closure. You might want to read that because your mother was also someone who felt very misunderstood by society. No one really knew her that well, the way that you could right now, but she felt very misunderstood, okay? She felt very misunderstood by her own family. She never had a close relationship with her family, okay? That also could have triggered her exhaustion. That could have triggered her feeling like she would really love to just leave this place. Family is coming through to me. She wants to highlight family to me. That family was the causing factor of her death. That they are the ones that put her into the position that she was in before her passing. Okay? She couldn't trust anyone. She couldn't trust her own family. Probably why, I don't know how you feel about your family or your mother's family, but there is some disconnection you feel towards your mother's family. You're picking up on your mother's energy. You're picking up on what your mother used to feel or see, okay? And all of that is being integrated into your memory. So maybe that's why you feel so distant. Maybe that's why you feel so connected to your own family, because of how your mom has felt or had felt when she was still alive, okay? Oof, what a deep message. I just want to, before I get into the next message, I just want to make sure that the air is cleared and protected, that my space is being protected and not compromised, okay, by any unwanted spirits. I protect my aura, I protect my space. This is a sacred space, this is a safe space. And I only welcome spirits of light. I don't welcome spirits of darkness. I don't welcome anyone else that is not good, that is not of good or has pure intentions, okay? My space is protected. I am divinely protected as well. Okay, so the next person that I'm channeling, I see a lot of letters. I see a lot of writing, okay? I'm seeing before this person passed, they wrote letters to their family, letters to their lovers, letters to just people that were close to them. And I see this person writing, throwing the letters away or tearing the letters away, writing, because it's like this person wanted to perfect their expression or to perfect their wording or to make you or their family understand why they are doing what they're about to do. This person was intoxicated, this person was drugged, okay? This person could have died from an overdose, but before their passing, and they knew they were going to pass away, by the way, but before their passing, they were writing letters and throwing them and tearing them away to make sure that whatever they want to say to their family makes sense, that they express exactly how they feel, exactly how they've been feeling during this time that they were here. I'm seeing someone writing a lot of letters and tears falling down those letters. Tears and tears. I'm seeing wet papers as well. I'm seeing them crying. I'm seeing them crying so hard because what they're about to do is suicide. I'm summoning someone who killed themselves, who was suicidal. I'm summoning or challenging someone who killed themselves. And this is, it makes so much sense to me. I'm seeing this person writing, tearing, writing, tearing, writing, throwing. Like they are just all over the place because they literally know they're about to kill themselves. And I'm seeing papers that are wet, that are soaking wet from tears. They are writing a letter to you right now. Whoever this person is, they're writing a letter to you right now, okay? They are saying to you, I should have listened to you. So this is a letter that they're writing to you right now out of expression, okay? And this is not this is not before they killed themselves. This is now. This is what they want to tell you now, okay? They're writing a letter to you. So this could have been someone who was into writing, because there's a lot of writing even in their passing, or even during their passing, they're still writing letters to their loved ones. And they're writing a letter to you, whoever this resonates with, okay? So this is what I wrote down. I should have listened to you, okay? This person wants to really express themselves, and this is what they say, okay? I should have listened to you. I didn't know you were coming from a place of love. I thought you were against me like everyone else. Oh my word, this is getting very emotional. So your whoever this person is that I'm channeling that killed themselves wants you to know. Ever since my passing, I struggled to put my soul to rest. I felt guilty for parting ways with you. This is very sensitive, okay? So whoever is listening to this, please understand that this is a very sensitive video, a very sensitive topic, and I'm just doing my job and I'm just the messenger, okay? But yeah, this is very emotional, okay? This person is writing you a letter to express themselves, to express, their thoughts about everything, about how they killed themselves, of everything. And it's just too many things that they want to say, but I will cut it there. Okay, there's just so much that this person wants to express. Okay, and the highlights of this is that they were not resting, or rather their soul wasn't resting in the first few stages of their transitioning. When they transitioned to another world, they were not resting because, not because they were suicidal, but they weren't resting because they feel they didn't appreciate you enough. They didn't tell you that they appreciated your guidance enough. Okay, you could have been someone who was trying to talk the suicide out of this person. You could have been someone very close to this person. I mean, of course, that's why they're writing your letter, but they feel they weren't appreciative of your guidance at the time, and now they're expressing that they finally see that you just wanted to help them, but they also want you to know there's nothing you could have done to save them. There is nothing you could have done to help them. Okay? And they're sorry. They are tremendously sorry for making you feel like that. But this person has killed themselves. It's what they felt was right at the time. Was it right? No, it wasn't, because this person couldn't rest after that. And here they are trying to write you a letter of expression, of expressing their thoughts. Let's clear the air. Okay, there is a message coming through. I will put the timestamp. I just want to understand this energy. Okay. This is a very young energy. Okay, let me just put the timestamp. This energy that I'm picking up is very young. Very young. This person could have passed on in their early 20s. Okay? whoever this message is for, whoever this might resonate with, but this person passed on in their early stages, okay? They didn't really live life long, is what I'm seeing here. They're showing me clothes. They're showing me clothes, okay? This person could have been into fashion. This person could have been into clothes or dressing well, but there's something about beauty or something about their physical presence that was very important to them, okay? That's what I'm getting. They're showing me clothes. They're showing them, pick out different outfits in a day. They're showing me struggling to find the perfect outfit. So every single time this person wanted to leave the house, every single time this person wanted to go, every time this person wanted to attend whatever function, or they literally spent hours and hours picking out clothes, okay? Because they couldn't find the right fit. So this person that is coming to me was very, like, they were into how they looked, how they dressed, okay? But this is a young soul, this is a young person. I'm also hearing this person used to bath for long, okay? Whoever this is that I'm channeling, this person used to bath for long, okay? And you used to get so irritated because you couldn't understand. This is so funny. You couldn't understand why this person is taking so damn long to get ready. This could have been a sibling. I'll write that down, okay? This could have been a sibling. This could have been a cousin. This could have been a friend, okay? A close friend, a best friend, a childhood friend. But this person was so into their clothes, okay? This person owned perfume. They really loved the way they smelled. I wish I could get their star sign, but I can't, hey? Really can't get. I don't know. I don't know. It could be a Libra, okay? But that's the only sign that I picked up. So this isn't for all of you, but this could have been a Libra, or they could have had Libra placements in their chart. I don't know. This also could have been an Aries as well. But those are the only two signs that I'm getting, okay, that I'm picking up. But like I said, this could be a sibling, this could be a friend, this could be a cousin, because this is a collective message. This is not a direct message, just take whatever resonates with you, okay? But this person definitely loved how they looked. This person's death was also sudden, very unexpected. They're showing me an unexpected event in their lives. This could have been their passing or during their passing. But their soul knew they were leaving. Their soul knew that they were about to leave, but they couldn't, or they didn't have the time to let you know. They didn't have the time to let you know they're about to pass on. Okay, it was very unexpected for them as well, but also they knew, okay, they knew it was time. But their cause of death was very unexpected. It's not something people would ever expect, you know? Okay, this is not for all of you, for some of you, whoever this person is, they had an underlying disease, but it wasn't the kind of disease that would always come through. So this was very unexpected. This person was very clumsy. This person used to drop things, a lot of things. They were very clumsy, and you know, I picked that up because my rock fell, and my hands are shaking. My hands feel very tingly. My hands feel jelly. Okay, this could have been someone who was very careless with their belongings. This could have been someone who was very clumsy, who used to either break things or make things fall. They were just very clumsy with their things, okay? Very, very clumsy. They used to make things fall, okay? But this is the kind of energy I'm getting. I'm trying to pick up every message that is coming through to me. Okay, I'm trying my best. And whoever this is, or whoever this will resonate with, this person really loved you. And sometimes it might have felt like you were very distant from each other, that you couldn't maintain a close relationship. But what's crazy is that you were always around each other. You were always around each other, but you guys wouldn't really say much to each other. You couldn't communicate openly to each other. But this person wants you to know that they felt very close to you. That is why they were always around you, okay? Okay. There's no one else coming through to me. There's really no one else for now, for today. Okay. I will be doing more of these, but not frequently. I will be doing more of these when Spirit calls me to do it. Okay. But like I said, the reason why I did this, all right, the reason why I did this was because I was called to. Okay. What is the timestamp for this outro so that people can actually go directly to it? I'll say okay. So like I said, the reason why I did this today is because Spirit called me to do it. And also I've been getting visions of graveyards. I've been getting visions of people mourning their loved ones, their loved ones that have passed. And I felt the need to really use my gifts, the gifts of connecting to those who have passed. And this is really not something that I always do. This is also not a part of my journey that I've fully accepted or tapped into. No, I do not do this personally for people as yet. Okay, but this is something that I do like here for the collective, but I don't do it personally for people because I'm not in that path of accepting it yet. Okay, but yes, it is a gift, and I was called to do it today, right now, because of the visions I've been getting. People coming through to me, wanting to express themselves, wanting to clear the air, wanting to create some kind of clarity in your life. And um, that is why I did what I did today. Okay, so we have reached the end of that. I have channeled the messages that I had to today. Thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. Thank you so much for giving me that platform to show you my other gifts, but also to provide messages that you might need to receive. Okay. Okay. Hi, Miss V. How are you? Yes, I will post this. I will post it when I'm done. And I will put the timestamps as well where where I've channeled each message. Okay, so that will be provided as well. Okay. Have you subscribed to my channel, Miss V? Have you subscribed to my channel? Also, guys, please, if you feel in your heart that this resonated with you in whatever part, in whatever message, even the most slightest message that you felt resonated, please do comment after I post this. Please comment, please share your thoughts, please share your feelings, please share anything at all that you want to share with me. Okay? Thank you, Miss V. Please do subscribe so that you can see more of my videos. Okay? If you haven't checked my past videos, the videos that, or rather the live streams that I've posted this week, please also do go check them out. Okay? so that you can find whatever divine messages will be for your highest good, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all my details are on my description box that I will provide. All my details, my contacts, and everything that you need to know about my bookings are on my bio here on YouTube, okay? Thank you so much for that subscription, Miss V. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I have reached the end of this video. Okay, I will post it. I will also provide the timestamps for you guys. But this was amazing. This was very good for me and good for, exercising my gifts and remaining flexible with my gifts, but also providing this for you, for gifting you this opportunity to connect with your for to connect with your loved ones, to connect with those who have passed. And I'm really happy that I was the person to do that for you today. Okay? So thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment, leave whatever thoughts you'd like to share. I will be looking forward to you sharing those thoughts with me, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.